Welcome to September 2031, the end of the 2031 baseball season. If there's a humming in the background, sorry about it. The air conditioner is just running nonstop, and where I'm set up right now is right kind of by the wall where the air conditioner comes into the house, so sorry if it's loud. So we went 112-50, best record in the major leagues. Take that, Phillies. 25 games up on the Brewers, who also made the postseason. Tamar Johnson won the batting crown. Second in on-base plus slugging. He ended up third in WAR. I mean, Gunnar looks like he's kind of running away at the MVP, but Tamar Johnson is also out right now. He's been out since basically the first week of September. He's going to miss another 3 weeks, which really sucks for the postseason. I guess maybe he'll make it back for the World Series, maybe. No pitch. Oh, Justin Martinez led the league in saves. Expanded standings-wise says, we're pretty for real, plus 248. Also the best run differential. And 68-29 before the break, 44-21 after. Just going to the team. You can see we lost like 5 in a row here down the stretch. We had a shot at the wins record, but choked it away there in Colorado. We got back on our feet with 11-1 win on the last day of the season. First and second in almost everything. The only thing really that stands out here is ninth in home runs, but still second in slug. So, take what you can. Third in starter ERA, second in bullpen ERA, second overall in runs allowed, first in runs scored, of course. You saw Tamar Johnson's season. I'll just kind of highlight it again, but 592 plate appearances, 6.9 WAR, 168 WRC plus. We have a decision coming on what to do with our superstar. He's a left fielder right now, but he can play a bunch of positions for us. My mouse, come on, mouse, stop getting stuck. So anyways, let's look at the team. This is set to our playoff roster, so I'll go to the 40-man because there are a couple guys that aren't here that I'll want to highlight. Still, Carlos Caro, 4.5 WAR, 139 WRC plus. Javier Garcia missed some time. So Danny McCarty did get some time as the starting catcher for like 3 weeks, I think, and he tailed off, but still a great season. Javier Garcia put up 4.2 WAR and 120 WRC plus, but 4.2 WAR across only 112 starts. Take that all day from your 22-year-old possible superstar. Brad Pronko, just another really solid season from him, really similar to the last one. I think. Same amount of WAR and WRC plus 128, up from 122 last year. A few more plate appearances, but just really good season from our 2027 first-round pick. Cam Cannarella, his bat tailed off more down the stretch, and we've got other guys who I think next season might be better than him, but it was just kind of too much. His glove was just good, plus 12 zone rating in 108 games. He put up 3.1 WAR. Like that's pretty darn good. His bat was a little better earlier in the year, but you can see June he struggled, but then July is on fire, and I was like, all right, let's go. And then August he sucked, and then September he was really good again. Kind of saved like his WRC plus from being down in the 70s. But we'll see what the future brings. Right now he's our center fielder against righties. Wyatt Sanford, he also fell off down the stretch, but another guy who is at a very important defensive position and playing it very well. 12.1 zone rating in at shortstop. Now the WRC plus, you don't love an 87, but you can take an 87 from a guy who can play that good a defense. Connor Griffin, a league average season for him. Second year as a starter, took a step back a little bit offensively, I guess, but overall pretty good. He plays decent defense. You'd think this would be better with a 65 outfield range, but it's not. But it looks like he's just kind of like a just above average player at this point in his career, who maybe he can take a step forward, but I think he kind of plays to his ratings. I think it's about what we can expect. Brennan Poulin, our first baseman, spent some time on the IL this year. He didn't really duplicate what he did after he came up last year. He got twice as much playing time, but he was solid. I think he's like a guy for us moving forward. First base, not a lot of power for first base, but honestly, like with the way our ballpark plays, like I don't mind leaning into the high contact guys who don't strike out and have some gap power, etc. Eli Pitts is like one of the guys that I think could be better than Cannarella at this point, but Cannarella's defense has just been more reliable. But Pitts, of course, if you watch the last episode, we sent him down when we made the deadline deal for an outfielder with the plan to bring him back up, and he did. He came back up, was just friggin' awesome. Let's go. Yeah, you can see he had a 183 WRC plus in 67 plate appearances. He was pissed that we sent him down because he had kind of been struggling, right? When I sent him down, like he'd cooled off, and it seemed all right to send him down. But with this 70 contact, 75 avoid Ks, he does have the low work ethic, low baseball IQ, which I think sometimes can. This is anecdotal, but I think guys maybe will have inconsistent seasons, more likely to. But that could just be me making stuff up. Danny McCarty, the Rule 5 legend, finished with a 137 WRC plus 1.6 WAR. You can see August when he played full time, he really trailed off. He bounced back a little in September, but just wasn't as good here. Struck out a bunch in full time action. Christian Vaquero, solid fifth outfielder, 96 WRC plus 1.2 WAR. Sal Stewart, he was fine. He was fine. We have 2 more years out of him at $11 million. He was fine. I don't know what next year will bring for Sal in Philly or in Pittsburgh. Sorry. I don't know. We'll see. And then Will Duvall was fine. Number 87 prospect. He had a league average rookie year. He really trailed off towards the end. September was really rough for him. August wasn't good either. Alan Roden was really good for us when he came after. If you kind of go August and September is what he did for us. He had a 155 WRC plus across 61 plate appearances, just really solid for us. And then Eric Whitmore was up a bit when we had injuries in August. I called him back up for the postseason just as another righty bat. He was the guy that I wanted to have up, the 14th hitter. Pitching side of things, Paul Skeens. I am a little worried about Paul, but he turned in another solid year, right? He went 14-4. He had a 2.87 ERA. Strikeout to walk percentage was 17.2, but the 217 BABIP, the 5.8 RWAR. His FIP was 4.10, ERA 2.87, largely BABIP fueled. So I'm a little worried about how this deal will look, but we've only got 4 years left. No, I think he can be a decent pitcher for a couple more years at least, unless he just falls off a cliff for some reason. But his strikeout rate was the best it's been since pre-injury. It's still much closer to post-injury than pre-injury numbers, but, he was all right. Strikeouts were down a bit again, but walks were down too. So we'll take it. Maybe he's not going to win another Cy Young, but I think he could make more All-Star games. He did return this year after missing last year during his injury season to the All-Star game. Blake Snell was a very solid veteran starter for us. We'll take it all day. Dylan Jordan, after he came over, put up a 3.27 ERA, a 4.28 FIP. Or, I'm sorry, a 4.05 ERA, 3.92 FIP. His strikeouts were about the same, walks about the same. BABIP was about 30 points higher. I think you're looking at a solid number 3 arm here for the long haul. But if he performs like that, but with the potential to perform even better, 25 is already got a Cy Young under his belt. Chris Bubich, successful trade there. I think he did everything that we could have asked of him. I think he kind of filled in for Bubba perfectly, and then we got icing on top with other guys. Ricky Tiedemann was the other member of our rotation. You can see 3.9 ERA, 3.6 FIP, strikeout to walk ratio similar to Paul Skeens, but for much less money. Ricky was good. I thought Ricky was really good for us. Justin Martinez, 56 saves. I believe that's a new Pirates franchise record. 2.4 WAR, 3.1 RWAR, a 1.29 ERA. You are quite possibly looking at the reliever of the year. He's a free agent. I don't know what's going to happen there. Tim Herron, last year's runner-up to reliever of the year. His ERA was a bit higher, FIP lower, solid back-end arm. Dylan Figueredo, really good season. 2.3 WAR, 2.3 RWAR, a 2.15 ERA, 2.00 FIP, a 26.2 strikeout to walk percentage. Great setup guy. Andy Covington, our 15th round pick from 2026, put up a 3.27 ERA in his first in his rookie season, and he could be a starter. I don't know how this control would play, but he might get a shot at some point. Ed Ramos came over from he came from Cuba and put up a 2.81 ERA in 64 innings in his rookie year. Osvaldo Barrios, you remember we got him from the Cubs, and he put up a 2.15 ERA. By the way, the Bagwell that we traded for him killed it. Like he came off of injured, put up a 1.70 ERA. Good for him. Kerry Almonte, another solid season with a 3.21 ERA. He might get a rotation crack next season. And then there's Ricky Tiedemann. Who else was on the 40-man here that we didn't highlight yet? Chris Schiff, Levi Sterling were not big players. Jeremy White was up towards the end of the year, and he crushed the ball, but he's not Rule 5 eligible. I didn't add him until later in September when I had a couple injuries I wanted to work around. Let me actually just look at it this way. Active roster. Vaquero, Ramos. Who did I highlight here, guys? What I told you about. Bobby Lehman is kind of like a depth arm that wasn't going to make it. Jovi Galvez, got a lot of hope for him, but coming off an injury, he just did not bounce back very well. He did get his ERA down to 4.94, but he's not going to be on the playoff roster with this strikeout to walk percentage and that FIP. Sorry, pal. So now we move on to the postseason. And let's go ahead and check that out. So we will play the winner of the Brewers and Giants series. So let's go ahead and go until the next playoff round. So, I mean, I'd love to have a Pirates-Phillies NLCS, the poop score bug matchup for the world to see. Would be pretty great. Looks like we're gonna play the Giants. Let's get to know the Giants. They went 91-71. Their number one starter is Bubba Chandler. We've got a few of their players in Chris Bubich and Sal Stewart. They have Vaughn Grissom. It was a former dude of ours. Was one of our relievers? Was he San Francisco? Oh yeah, Figueredo. We got him for Ryan Ritter, who is still playing third base for them. Nice. Okay, we've got some crossover here. I love it. But Ryan Ritter, he's batting 6. Oh, they have Colt Emerson. Interesting. Oh, he never really panned out. Bummer. So let's see where their strengths are. Patrick Bailey put up a 6-WAR season. Eric Batanti, 4.9 WAR. They got him on a trade with Milwaukee. This starter looks like he's really good. Yes, sir. He sure is. And then Ritter, Luciano. Ooh, he's out. Only for 1 day, though. And then let's look at their team stats. Third in runs scored, third in runs allowed. Oh, shoot. This is a good team. That's really good. This is not going to be a cakewalk, I don't think. Their run, they didn't even win their division, but they plus 146 run differential. Are we playing the third best team in the league by run differential? Fourth best. The White Sox are a little better. Of course, the White Sox are. Who's leading the White Sox here? That's interesting. Oh wow, they have a ton of talent here, and it's like a lot of them are real guys. Who's this guy? I don't know him. Oh, okay. Yeah, he's not a real guy. This is a real player, I think. Yeah. Okay. I know that name. I wasn't sure why. Oh, Adley Rutschman is their catcher. They signed him as a free agent. I love that. That's great. Adley leading the Renaissance in Chicago. Okay. So I'm not going to play out games. So but we'll look at box scores, boxes and bullet, Paul Sporer style. If we get to the World Series, I will play those out, and we'll do a different video for them. But let's see how we're doing here. San Francisco, Game 1, the 5-2 win. I meant to make sure Skeens was pitching. He did. Oh, Figueredo came in, and Herod runner. Ooh, Ramos came in with the bases loaded and closed it out. Love that. Let's see what happened on offense here. We got a home run from Caro, a 2-run homer in the 5th. That put us up 3-1. Or no, I'm sorry. That put us up 3-2. So 2 hits from Poulin, 2 hits from Pitts. Sanford, Garcia, Vaquero, and Pitts all with doubles. Excellent. Okay. Cool. Let's see if we can do that again. We did not. We lost in the 10th. Day-to-day with a sore shoulder moderate effect. I don't really want to put him on the IL. but I think I am going to take him out of this role for right now. Okay. Okay, so we lost 3-2. We'll check out that box score in a second. Let's get an auto save first here. So yeah, Tim Herron, I don't really, because I don't want to put him on the IL because then he's out for the next round when he's going to be healthy for it. But I also don't know with moderate impact on throwing that I really want him in those high pressure situations. So we went 1-1. They put up 2 in a 10th. We put up 1. Poulin hit a home run for us, and our other run was a Connor Griffin home run. Snell pitched great, 7 innings, 2 hits, 1 run. Justin Martinez couldn't hold it down though. Yeah, we also had an extra base hit from Sanford. Each team only had 5 hits. Sal Stewart still looking for his first home run against his old flame here. Why is this taking so long? Thought we were about to get a crash maybe. Oh, international. Matt Hewer retired. He was hurt. He had a bad arm injury. Griffin Hughes was up this season though. He's 27. I kind of wanted him to stick around. And who's that guy? 28? Okay, I don't even know him. Who are you? Okay, so those players retired. That's fine. One of them's a little annoying, but it's fine. All right, next game. All right, we won the extra inning game this time. Well, we're down 2-0 going into the 8th. Tied it in the 8th with a 2-run triple from Garcia. Then we went ahead in the 9th with another solo home run from Connor Griffin. And then Garcia hit a run-scoring single in the 10th. So Garcia 2 for 4, 3 ribbies. And then Connor Griffin scored 2 runs. He had the bomb in the 9th off Luke Weaver. Dylan Jordan doing really what we brought him in to do, and that was to be a strong pitcher for us in our playoff rotation. Tim Herron did still pitch, even with no role. Oh, you know why? Because Isaac's backup role is closer. Martinez was probably gassed. I think that's why that happened. My bad. All right, let's see if we can close out the Giants here. Ooh, we don't. We're going to go to a 5th and deciding game. So we went down 3-0 early and just never got the offense going. Ooh, 1 hit. Kyle Harrison, 8 2/3 with a hit, a walk, and 7 Ks. Our hit was from Poulin. Bubich did okay. Tiedemann was okay. So now we're going to go to back home, go back across the country to Steel City and hope we can keep our season alive. This is going to be annoying if we lose in the first round of the Giants. All right. Ooh, the Phillies got knocked out, though, by the Padres. That's incredible. And we almost got knocked out, too. So, yeah, Connor Griffin MVP. I was going to say, I see his name here again. So Duran hit a 2-run home run against Skeens. Then we answered back with a single from Canarella. Oh, well, I don't know how we got in the 4th, but Canarella and Griffin singled home runs in the 6th. The 4th inning was another home run from Poulin. Nice. So Connor Griffin got the MVP. Skeens went 5 2/3, 2 runs, struck out 7, 4 hits, a walk. And then the bullpen shut it down. Oh, that was Bubba Chandler's start. That was his only start against us, right? Oh, no, shoot. I didn't even notice that Bubba started game 1, I guess, too. And he shut us down. Was that game 1? Yeah. Wait. No, Bubba started game 2. So he started this game on short rest. Huh. Okay, but we knocked him out. So now we get the Padres. Let's get to know the Padres a little. 92 wins. They did release Manny Machado. I can't remember if that was in a video. But Tatis, bad season. Jackson Merrill, good season. Not great at the plate, but Merrill, Russell Shepard, Mike Clifton is their 4th overall pick from 2027 who's doing well. De Andrade is a real player, I believe, right? He's a real-life guy. Yeah, Twins. He got traded here for Amir Garrett. I think the Padres won that trade. That's their top starting pitcher who doesn't look great, but man, look at what he did this year. And then info-wise, team stats, 4th in runs scored, 4th in runs allowed. So another solid team. I mean, the Giants were 3rd and 3rd. Oh, I'm on the Padres schedule here, so hopefully it'll say L. That'll make us happy. We would like an L on this schedule. a W on ours. All right, we beat them. That's like tough to reverse momentum. So we won 7-2. Oh, we went up early. Poulin with a run-scoring single. Pitts with a 2-run single. Sal Stewart with a 2-run homer. Canarella hit a home run. Wait, Canarella and Pitts both played. Oh, right, because Pitts is playing every day because of the Johnson injury. So how far off is tomorrow? 5 days. So should I have had him in for this? 1, 2, 3, 4. No. I mean, I guess I could have hit him. But he'll be back for the World Series, so that's freaking great. And who pitched for us here? Blake Snell, and then Covington shut it down. Okay. Ooh, an 11-10 win. We scored 5 runs in the bottom of the ninth. A walk-off grand slam from Canarella. Get out of here. Oh, and all of them were unearned. Oh, my God. They made an error. They made 2 errors. At least one of them was in the ninth, and all the runs were unearned. And Canarella hit a bases-loaded 2-out grand slam. Dylan Jordan sucked. Tiedemann sucked. Barrias and Almonte were okay. Pronko also had a home run. Stewart and Caro hit triples. Pronko had a double. 4 hits from Pronko, 3 from Pitts, 2 from Stewart, 2 from Canarella. Oh, that's awesome. PNC Park was... Wow. Good thing there was no roof there. Would have been blown right off. Now we go out to San Diego. Just try to keep it going. Ooh, that hurts. That hurts. That's a bummer. That's the end of Blake Snell's career with us, I think, because he's a free agent. I don't see us bringing him back. So now I think Tiedemann will have to go into the rotation. Who's ready? Oh, Skeens can pitch again. Okay, Skeens is ready. And then, I'm trying to remember, there was one guy that, like, it wasn't... Yeah, I guess I could put... I could put Galvez on the playoff roster. That's fine. I don't love him being in there, but we'll put him in there. Is Tim Herron back to 100% yet? Okay, he is now. We can go set up. Middle relief. We'll put both of these guys at 7th or later. Both of these guys as closer. Just give you lots of options there. All right, so now we go to San Diego. Just try to demoralize their fan base. Ooh, they won 2-0. All right. Who pitched? Net. Had a good season. He outdueled Skeens, 6 innings, 2 hits, a run, 2 walks, and 9 Ks. A good outing from him, but we only got 2 hits. Not going to win too many games with 2 hits. We lost again. All right, we'll worry about international prospects after the postseason here. We've got time till the end of the month. So we lost 7-5. Oh, we blew it late. We were up 5-3, and then who blew it for us? Pretty much all Figueredo. Bubic did not pitch great. Connor Griffin had another home run. Garcia had a home run. Pronko and Griffin had extra base hits. Pronko another 2-hit effort. He was really cold before his recent hot streak. All right, so 2-2. Tamara is eligible to come off the IL, so we'll put him here for now, and obviously if we can come back and win the next 2 games, he'll be in the World Series. Oh, Felix Bautista is our closer. That's awesome. Dylan Jordan really didn't carry the bag here, really didn't do what we needed him to do. It's had 1 out of 3 good starts, and then Ramos let it get away later. Home run, Pronko continuing to hit. Canarella and Poulin with doubles. Pronko with another multi-hit game. But our backs are against the wall now. Who's going to pitch for us? Is it Tiedemann? Is that who we want going here? Or is that our only option here? Yeah, it's our only option, really. We could go with a bullpen game. All right, let's fire it up. The suspense of the autosave here. Will we force a Game 7? There's only one way to find out, and that's to wait for the autosave. Ooh, we did it. A 5-1 win. Canarella with another home run. Pitts with a single. Canarella's been hitting a lot of home runs. 3 home runs. He only had 10 in the regular season. Tiedemann, 6 1/3 of shutout ball. All right, Game 7. Who's on the hill? Ooh, we got Paul pitching. Love it. Love to see Paul come out here. Oh, we won, guys. We're going to the World Series. So we were down 2-0 going into the 6th. And then we got a run somehow. And then in the 7th, Rodin got a pinch hit. This is exactly why we traded for him. Go back and watch that trade deadline episode. I'm like, we're going to need big at-bats from a lefty bat off the bench in the postseason. And here he is in Game 7 with the game-winning hit. Yeah. Skeens, 5 1/3, 2 runs, 5 Ks. All right, so I guess we don't know who we're going to face in the World Series yet. Oh, it's Mariners or the San Antonio Lookouts, who are the A's, I think. So we're going to face the Mariners. Let's get into that more next episode. But so we're going to the World Series. This is our second World Series. The Mariners are only 82-80. Oh, they've pulled off some upsets. So I think we'd probably be the heavy favorite. I mean, they're plus 21 run differential to our plus 248. Yeah, we might be the favorites here, but we're gonna have to see how this plans out. We'll have Tamar back. We got to the World Series and Tamar will be back. We'll play out some games. That'll be the next video. Thanks for watching. The Pirates are going to the World Series, baby. Let's do this.